Now, on to what to eat for Thanksgiving. Yes, going vegan is definitely a challenge and a process, and the hardest part is finding viable, familiar alternatives to the meat that you've been eating for most of your life. With the rise of veganism, over the years there are many different companies that offer a huge variety of holiday roasts, which are turkey alternatives. Generally, they are a ball of what appears to be flesh, but it's actually just a ball of usually wheat and soy, similar to tofu, but it's firm and it has the same texture and consistency of a real turkey. They're actually really delicious. There's even vegan gravy, and when you are eating the finished product, it tastes exactly like a real turkey. And the best part is that a turkey doesn't have to die for your meal, and it's also healthier for you, so it's a win-win-win. It's a win for you, your body, and also the turkey. The favorites among the vegan community are usually from tofurkey, garden, and field roast. Field roast looks just like a ham. It's usually quilted and it looks like a holiday ham. During my first vegan Thanksgiving last year for 2014, I had the tofurkey holiday roast. It had some stuffing in it, which was really nice. But this year, I'm actually leaning more towards a garden roast, mainly because it has some really interesting breadcrumbs on the outside of it, and they use a really unique stuffing. Theirs is wild rice with cranberries, and it looks so delicious. Also, Huffington Post published a list of 42 vegan recipes for Thanksgiving. They range from everything from the appetizers to casseroles to substitute turkeys to the gravy to the desserts. There are a few different types of cheesecakes, pumpkin pies, and apple pies that are all vegan. The desserts on the list are all vegan, even cheesecake. There's vegan cheesecake, pumpkin pie, apple pie, really amazing, delicious recipes on that list. One of my favorites that I definitely want to try out, probably for Christmas, is the chickpea roast and the sweet potato casserole. They look so good, and the chickpeas actually take the place of the meat. You basically mash the chickpeas all together, lay it flat on a sheet, and you put the seasoning and herbs and spices on it, and it looks and tastes just like turkey if you add the right spices and seasoning on it. Also, there's this really amazing, unique product from Vegetarian Plus. It's literally a whole vegan turkey. It's wheat and tofu, and they've molded it to look just like a real turkey. It is so freaky, and they've even managed to make a vegan skin. I know, how crazy is that, Tango? Technology these days is amazing. It's made mainly from wheat and I believe some type of starch and vegetable oil. And yeah, if you're a hardcore meat eater and you're looking to possibly transition into vegetarianism or veganism, I definitely recommend that one. It is a little bit pricey. It's $70 for the whole fake turkey, but it's about 3 to 4 pounds. So it's a fairly small turkey for the price, but it's not a real turkey. They often use high quality ingredients. So making fake turkey meat is not easy, and it's a bit of a process. So that's why these items are a little bit more expensive. I definitely recommend shopping at Sprouts and even Kroger. Yes, I realize $70 for a 3 to 4 pound turkey is very expensive, especially for the size, but you have to keep in mind that they use high quality ingredients, and it's definitely a bit of a process. It's more than a bit of a process to turn plant ingredients into a fake turkey meat. It's not easy, and it requires a lot of work. So that's why it's more expensive. I definitely recommend buying your holiday roast at Sprouts, possibly even Kroger. Some Krogers might have the holiday roast, mainly because Whole Foods is very expensive. Don't get me wrong, it's a fun place to shop, but their specialty items are very pricey. And I know for a fact that Sprouts has a few different varieties of holiday roasts, and they even have vegan eggnog, which is really interesting, and I definitely will have to try that on camera with you, Tango, right? To enhance the flavor of my substitute turkey roast, I usually use Samazon, Acai Juice. I got this one from Costco. It's a huge bottle. It's 64 ounces and it's only about $9 at Costco, which is a great value for such an amazing juice. This is fair trade and organic, which means that it's not just organic berries they use, but they also pay the farmers and workers fairly. And Samazon is actually a certified B Corporation, which I love. And even better is, this is the white bottle, so it has reduced sugar, and oh, Tango's licking it. He wants to try some. Maybe this will be a separate video, Tango trying some acai juice, huh? This is the white bottle, and per serving, it only has 80 calories and 9 grams of sugar. Personally, I'm more concerned about the sugar, which eventually turns to fat when it's stored in your body. But they use agave nectar and stevia to sweeten this instead of sugar. It's much healthier than regular sugar and much, much healthier than corn syrup. I recommend adding about 2 cups to the pan of your holiday roast. Like I said, it's usually a tan ball type thing. The garden one is actually more of a log. You put it in like a cooking pan. I'm not going to go into the details since the directions are on the box, but just make sure you cover the whole roast in this juice and you add some in the pan. When you add the juice into the pan, just leave a small, shallow little layer so that way when you heat it in the oven, it doesn't dry out and the juices will evaporate and soak directly into the meat of the turkey roast. The juice will prevent your roast from drying out and add moisture and lots of exotic flavors. Also about Samazon, they are a B corporation, which means they are held to higher standards in the way that they practice their businesses. They are environmentally friendly and they're fair trade, which means that all of their farmers and harvesters are paid fairly and there's no slavery involved because this does come from the Amazon in South America, where Tango species is from, coincidentally. I think that's why he's so excited about this juice. I think he can sense that it's from his homeland. Well, he was born in Florida.